I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be a rant or a ramble or whatever, but um, it's about relationships again. Um, I just thinking. I have a friend, and he was saying how he shouldn't have to like adjust the way he says things or does things to be in a relationship with someone. And like on one level, I agree with him. I agree with him on a level, you know, because yeah, you'll find someone who will be with you even if you do what you're doing right now. That's just the odds of it. But at the same time, it's like I just think of an analogy. Like it's like basketball, right? The 3 point line. What's the difference between being right in front of the 3 point line and right behind it? It's arbitrary. It's like we say that this line here, if you behind it, it's worth three. If you're in front of it, it's worth two. Even if you right ahead of it and right behind it, it's worth different points. And you could disagree with that. You say, well, that's stupid. Why is it 3 points here, but 2 points like 2 inches ahead? That's stupid. And you could shoot twos all day and only get awarded 2 points because that's the rules. That's how it is, whether it's foolish or not. And I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing. You know, if a woman have a particular hoop that they want you to jump through, and you don't want to jump through it, okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But at the same time, you can't expect to have that woman. That's the 3 point line. You only awarded 2 points if you don't go behind it. That's just what it is. Um, I think that's my only issue with his rationale. It's like that's fine, but you can't expect anything then. I'm just saying, you can't complain about it if you're not willing to adjust, to play by the rules of the game I've set. And it's like I don't play any games and stuff. You're not playing any games. Not really. You're being honest. But it's to me it's a form of selfishness to say I'm not going to adjust to anything about myself. Screw it, I don't care. You either adjust to me or whatever. You know, it's to me it was a chance for him to grow, and he's thrown it away. It's not gone forever. I mean, yeah, but it's easier to keep on throwing something away once you throw it away the first time. And I think that it's more of a detriment to him than a positive. But I don't know. I think that's the whole true with a bunch of things, though. The whole adjusting certain things to get a certain result, and people's like reluctance to do that. You know, like some people go for job interviews um, with I don't know, like dreadlocks, for example, right? Now, I agree with you. Your hairstyle doesn't indicate whether or not you can do the job or not. I agree. But the rules of that company is a certain hairstyle. So if you know if you know the rules of the company, but you want to keep the hairstyle you have, what are you doing? Well, you think the company's going to adjust to you? You think so? No. Once again, it doesn't matter if it's if it's foolish or not. That's just the way it is. You know, the uh, the alternative would be to start your own company. You have your hair anywhere you want. You know, just saying, you can't expect the world to adjust to you. It doesn't do that. It's rare anyway. Let's put it like that. And then many people live their lives like that. So they do whatever they want and expect everyone to adjust to them. You know, no. You're not that special. You know what I mean? You are, because everyone is, but not in a way of people could bend over backwards to accommodate you when you're doing something that they don't want you to do. That's another thing. You know. You know, a lot of rules are stupid, but they there. You know, unless you change the rules, you have to abide by them. I mean, that's just what it is. You know, I can find the rules are like immoral or inhumane or something like that. Okay, that's a separate thing. But stuff like that, find another job. You know, realize that with the hairstyle you have, the tattoo you have, the person you have, so whatever it is you do or have, could limit you in the type of job and income you have for the most part. And like I say, it's stupid, but you know, what are you gonna do? But sue the company for having a policy? A stupid policy, sure, but you know, the word discrimination gets thrown around a lot and has a negative connotation. But I mean, discrimination in and of itself, the word, it doesn't mean a negative thing. It's like you choose one thing over the next. You or not choose something. It's not words are serious because they bring with them an emotion, you see, and history and baggage. So you have to be careful with words you use, and it goes back into adjusting. If someone have a problem with words you use, but you don't use it anyway because you won't use it, expect consequences. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Expect consequences. You can call it garbage and it's wrong and unjust, whatever. But that's just what it is. You don't want to adjust anything, so that's the price. We live in a world with people. We don't live alone. I mean, we're not the star of a show and everyone else is like co-stars and supporting cast and sidekicks. That's not what we live in. This is an ensemble piece, you know, and I think people would be a lot happier if they realize that they can't just do whatever they want and expect, you know, everything that they want. It doesn't work that way. Not now, anyway. Who knows later on? But right now, that's not the world. You know. But yeah, I guess this is just a ramble. I'm not really like ranting about anything. It's just, I don't know, just adjust. It's an opportunity for growth. Even on the level of, I know this is stupid, but I'm confident enough in myself where I could make this adjustment and still be me and prove to them that what they're doing is stupid. If you want to take it to that base, low, pathetic level of it, you can approach it like that. You know, to me. You know, the world is the world. You know, things are what they are. You know, you could rant and rave and, you know, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you have to abide by things, you know. And people say, oh, well, anarchy and chaos, and okay, cool, but what's chaos? What's anarchy? Like, if you plan to bomb something, your chaos theory already destroyed to me, because it's like you plan it, you using logic, using like steps, you know, using order to achieve chaos. You could argue, well, see, that's how chaotic it is, because I do an order, but then it ends into chaos, so I chose chaos. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna argue that with anyone. I'm just saying, from my point of view, chaos is an illusion. Chaos is order misunderstood. Order unfathomed. That's what it is to me. But hey, you know, that's a whole other thing. I don't know how that got onto that, but Yeah, adjust, adjust. You'll be better for it. That's the funny thing. And when you adjust, people have a greater inclination to adjust themselves when you take that first step. You know, when you first to walk in that line, you know, people they follow along. That's the thing. You know, they follow suit, or at least influenced to. So, um, yeah, let's think about it later.